Okay, before we start, let's check the overlay. Start stream. Should work now. Yeah. Ah, that's weird. Yeah, this should be resumed. I guess. Okay. So now I'll be live in a few minutes. Give me a moment to set everything up. This should get rid of that overlay. And we're live. Okay, perfect. Hi there, hello. Welcome one and all. We are continuing our journey, or more like our grind, to beat Pantheon 3 with all the bindings. Last binding left, however, we need some practice with Great Prince Zote, so we will start with that. I should already be out of charms. Yep, that's what I need. Should be somewhere around here. There he is. For better practice, I will actually practice on Ascended. He deals double damage with everything. But, yeah. Let's see where we stand today. I practiced a bit yesterday. Didn't do that badly. So, unless I make some very silly mistakes, I shouldn't do terribly. Stay away with the bomb. Perfect. Okay, not terrible, but I have done better. But yeah, he should have more health. I don't exactly remember how much more. Like a couple of hits more. And he is taking more masks at once, so technically I have less masks. Which, if I manage to beat him here somehow with without any charms, that will mean that I shouldn't have any problems in the Pantheon, regardless of the situation I find myself in, when I actually face him. Of course, it's easier said than done, but I think we can do it. Just need a little more warm-up. Okay, that's one stagger, and we did heal basically 1 damage. However, still 1 damage is better than no damage. Recovered. Ah, that was unfortunate. Okay, some minor progress. Almost got to the second stagger, which would put him around halfway through the fight. I got really used to using my charms, so I'm not entirely certain how many hits, how many staggers do I need. Okay. Again, not that terrible. Similar situation we found ourselves in the previous round. Okay, slightly better dodges. As always, RNG needs to be on my side, but that's something I cannot fully predict or take into account. I just need to hope for the best with the RNG. Okay, second stagger. Basically, all masks I recovered, I lost immediately. Let's keep running. Okay, that's about midpoint, maybe a bit further. Which means it's doable. If I don't panic, if I keep to the clear strategies, where to go, how to dodge, all of that, I think we can do it. Not by making these very silly mistakes. Completely unnecessary. Okay. Basically, let's see how quickly I can die. So I've been thinking about how to explain my personal progress route to someone who's unfamiliar with the gaming possibilities, so to speak. With at least the way I am, I can't say that it's the same for everyone or that it's a similar pattern that anyone can follow. But for me personally, you can look at the progress within a game through the lens of heart monitor, like the one in the hospital that shows the lifeline, the ups, the downs, all that stuff. So it's kind of similar. I have my ups, I have my downs, but the rate at which I improve is usually pretty steady. So the overall trend is going up, like an average is usually going up. But I have ups and I have downs. So it's a lot of waves. And within a short period of time, it's basically looking like a heart monitor thing. Like one down, one up, one down. What matters really is how often I go down and stay down compared to how often I go up and stay up. And usually I somehow manage to stay up more than down, especially with some practice and focus. Okay. Dodge. Necessary. Gotcha. Oh, and you got me, of course. But yeah, that's basically how I would describe the progression within any game I tried so far throughout like 25 years. Of course, within some games it's just that the cap is relatively low compared to other players. And I think I am in the upper part with Hollow Knight, but I am nowhere near the top. The precision and the repeatability of that high level performance is what I struggle with, as you probably could have seen. Of course, I don't really need to beat him here. If I decide that I practiced enough to beat the version of him inside the Pantheon with the binding, then I can move there. Okay, that was a bit unnecessarily panicky. Okay, so I'm still jumping a little bit too much for attacks that I shouldn't be jumping for. Okay, that was well timed. No. A lack of distance is the worst thing. Well, they say slow and steady wins the race, but I prefer to be in the front, maybe not the first, but up there, right behind the guy who's in the front. Okay. One more time. I cornered myself. That also happens. It's not accidental that Great Prince Zote is in fact a sort of hidden boss. Might even be an actual hidden boss. He's not even remotely necessary to beating the game or getting all the percentages. The moment I jumped, I knew this was a bad choice, and yet I keep making them. One more. Here we go. We can do it. I am 100% confident that it is doable for me. Too explodey. Come on, RNG, help me a bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Of like 10 moves that he had. The little guys that he's vomiting or something. That's the worst for me. 90% of all my attempts have been thwarted purely because of that. See? I guess I just have to get good. I'm okay, but I have to get good. 3, 4, 5. Good dodge. Nah. Let's try it. That's not even remotely close to the strongest version of Great Prince Zote. Might be best one yet. Basically one stagger and we're back to square one with speed. one attack and stay alive. Nah, we don't see anything. Stay far away. That was a bit of an overkill. That bomb would have killed me either way. Even in the most basic fight. Oh yeah, because the bomb deals double damage. So this, in this variant, they take 4 mana. Whee! Those are all the wrong moves again. Again. 30 minutes of those. I feel sufficiently warmed up. Basically that whole healing thing was away because he immediately took that back and attacked me immediately after, which made it even worse. So not only I did not heal, I actually lost more. Goody. Okay, one more time. Double focus. Command jumper, double focus. No mistakes. Perfect run. 3, 4, That was not even close to perfect run. So yeah, highs and lows. However, usually just before beating that one difficult part that's really been bugging me for a while. I hit my very low lows, and then that one magical good run. Alright, not terrible. Walk right into that one. I think I need to change my controller because the square and circle are kind of sticking, and they shouldn't. One more try. Different controller. But I died. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna disconnect for a second and get a second controller, which should be here. Let's check the power. Should be okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And okay, so let's resume. Let's see how we do with this. Oh, actually, one more thing. Where are my gloves? Because I might want to play in gloves. See if that helps. Sometimes it does. Just a better grip. Okay. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Great Prince Zote. That was surprisingly smooth, at least for a bigger portion of it, which means it's doable. And failure. First 5 to 10 seconds practically decide the fate of the run. I hate it when he jumps and slides sideways mid-air. Like, it doesn't have a pattern. He either just jumps up and down to where you were, or he follows you like that one thing, and you cannot tell which it's going to be until he does it, and by that point it's usually already too late. Okay, that was close to the second stagger. So we're back in the mid-section to higher section of the progress. No point in healing since I'm only having one health anyway. Bedtime. Okay, so we can beat it. I can never read his attacks. Like, I don't have much difficulty with all of the other bosses, but somehow I cannot read this guy. With Grim, the Nightmare version, at least I knew what I was seeing, I just didn't react in time correctly. And it was literally a matter of getting good. Here, I don't even read him. I have no idea when he's gonna run at me, away from me, when he's gonna summon bombs, when he's gonna start flailing, when he's gonna stop flailing. None of that has any logic. Not that I could have seen so far. And I don't want to read like the wiki or some unnecessary details. Because it is supposed to be a challenge, right? Rude. So when he waves his sword above his head, he can do two things. And I also didn't notice any difference between them. Whether he will flail or belly flap and create waves. Okay, that's two players. Staggers. Yeah, I need to get the same point one more time, and I think I have a shot with the less powerful one. Like for real. It's independent. almost. Wait. I need the overlay checkup. Oh, I see what happened. Small break. Small break. No. I should fix one. Go and go live. Unless I make typos. Okay, this is why I keep the overlay open separately. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go, Zote. We can do it. It's doable. It's absolutely beatable. I can do it. I just need to panic less, focus more, and hit him at the right moment. Come here, Zote. One more time. Wow, he doesn't even stop continuing different attacks upright up. I wonder if something other than the dive helps with fighting. Never helped me, but maybe there's something. It would have helped if I was better at dodging, like in general. I am genuinely bad at dodging in general. Not to mention him specifically. Why can't I jump immediately from dash? Wait till dash and... Like, see? I can't mid-dash jump because the shadow dash is the first dash. So they coded that no dash can be jumped midway. You either jump dash or dash and jump when dash is over. But what I would have liked is to have a jump that can happen halfway through. Why did I stop here? Well, with handicap, without any charms, and I did ascended. Well, Well, I got far. Then yeah, not surprised I didn't last. Okay. And dodge. 2. 7, 8, 9, 10. And what good is getting to the second stagger if I don't have any space to restore my masks because there are those little flying fuckers. And they cannot be just casually dealt with. They don't explode on contact with you like other small summoned enemies usually do. No, you have to actually slice them. Or waste soul, and also not every way possible. It can only be in a specific way, because everything about Zote is annoying. Nothing I would have done would have helped because I was already out of wings and out of dash. And I'm too far away from the wall. Okay, so I can attack him 11 times and he kills me with the worst kind of dodges. Because bombs took 4 masks and then he landed on me 2 times. Moved towards me. 3, 4, 5. Try it one more time. You know how many times we need to hit him for the stucker? Can avoid almost all the attacks. Unless I am being stupid. can't even deal with the small guys. Well, let's try it one more time. It may feel and look and sound like insanity doing the same thing over and over again, but that's actually an oversimplification of that quote. It's not doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results that's insanity. It's doing them exactly the same way, expecting different results. Not doing the same thing, but doing it over and over exactly the same way and expecting different results. Because if you are expecting different results, from adding variables, then it's not insane in any way. That's actually pretty normal. No. Small guy again. Speaking of insanity, I have actually been thinking about my books before the stream. No, I don't have any published books. I do have a couple of drafts for novels and short stories that are not really published, but they are sort of available online if you look for them well enough. I'm not hiding them or anything. But I have been meaning to get back to it. Just I have some cool ideas with that. And actually theme of insanity is also tackled there. But yeah, it's basically a fantasy world, but modern fantasy, like kind of our world with magic existing, but like, imagine like Harry Potter, where the muggles don't really know the magic exists, but here you cannot know the magic exists at all. It's not like no one told you and it's illegal or something, or they don't want you to know for some reason. No, it's actually impossible for you to know unless you are in the know already. Because the world has a second sort of layer on it, right? Yeah, imagine like a actual extra dimension, and only those capable of seeing, interacting, and using that dimension can actually know about it at all. Because like if you're not privy to that information in any shape or form beforehand, you cannot just learn about it. But yeah, that's like one of the things I've been thinking about. And access to that dimension allows sort of different races and different kinds of people, different abilities, which basically is magic. It's just called something different, doesn't really matter. at this point. If I write it down, I will correctly assign some names to things. Well, in the concept alone, it's basically working like magic. It's an unknown to us normal human mortal piece of reality that works side by side, sometimes against the science and physics, mathematics and stuff like that that we define our reality with. More like it's supplementary. Like I said, it's another dimension other than space and time and stuff like that. It's just an extra layer. Not physical, and if someone doesn't have access to it, they won't even see it. They won't see repercussions from it. Oh, I know. If you've seen or read Marvel, Doctor Strange, in the MCU, they very well did it visually, but the mirror world, it's like a dimension in and of itself, but it's closer to being like a different reality, side by side with the actual reality everyone else lives in. But if you have access to it, you have access to magic, right? And vice versa, if you have access to magic, you have access to it, because it's interlinked. However, in MCU, you can, in fact, learn access, obtain it from not having any contact with it in any shape or form. You can become magical without, like, being predestined to be magical. But here, only a specific kind of person is basically born that. It's like a characteristic that 99% of the humans have a stat equals 0, and the people that are born with it are born with like at least 15. Where one would be enough to see the reality. It's an interesting concept. I haven't fleshed out a lot of the details because I haven't been writing it in a while. But I actually do have it conceptually worked out within the world. Like the mechanics of it, the application. Well, yeah, it's a concept I've been working on, well, used to work on for a long time, many years. Basically started 20 years ago already, but I kind of stopped actively working on it on paper for about last 8 years. Only briefly last year I looked into reviewing some of it and started to think about my ideas again in that particular subject. And the panic starts, of course. Unnecessarily, that shouldn't struggle. This close to the third stagger, like 2 hits away. Oh well. But that was progress. What else can I tell you? To occupy my mind and just go on full automatic antidote, because apparently that's working. Well, I have also done some art, personal art, nothing special, since I'm very much used to only physical drawings, like pen, pencil, maybe paint a little bit when I was a kid. It's been a while since I did anything with paint for an art project, since I'm not from any art school or anything like that. But I have started doing some digital art, and since I have been sort of a fan, or more like admirer, of a pixel art since forever ago, before I even knew that it was called pixel art, or the secret name, pixel art maybe even. I was a fan. I did some small drawings when I was younger on an old PC. Well, more like images than drawing. But yeah. But yeah, I started to do some small digital arting, small scale, mostly pixelated. And probably I will incorporate some of it into the channel art. I haven't decided fully what themes I want to work on and incorporate into my quote-unquote brand. But probably something will end up in the channel art. I was hoping he would start. Okay, but at least that was semi-consistent. Let's try the Pantheon. Let's see how that goes. Because it just might work. Of course, other than him, I still have still more bosses. And at least one of them will be very challenging. But on the off chance that I make it through Zote swiftly enough, that could be it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Not the worst, but also not the best. out of those. Ish. Always could have been better. But very good. Very good clean smooth run so far. Attacking the tamer, the pink guy, is only good for the extra soul for free. Because otherwise you're just supposed to attack this guy. Because no tamer, the beast still fights. No beast, the tamer, no human fights. Because you kill his back. See? He gives up and that's it. Boom. Sweet. Now Grim break in the second part of the Pantheon. Yeah, let's go. Oh, that's nothing. One. I could theoretically recall that. Okay, halfway there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Dodge it. Counter. Two. Hit. Come on, give me so. Lives, 4 lives, but 75% and almost 100. I will heal slash recover the soul anyway. Therefore I can just chill out and not worry about finishing Grim with full health and soul and stuff like that. It's useful for a speed run, but not necessary. We go into Zote with 6 masks. That's almost like having 5 against him in the ascended form. I will need to recover more than I lost already. And I lost already. Terrible, terrible. Of course, again, the small guy screwed me over. But it wasn't a bad attempt. So let's try this Pantheon one more time. You know? Probably slightly better than last time. Like in most battles, knowledge of your enemy is more than 50% of the battle. Preparation can take you so far, and then the rest lies in your own skill. However, that has a capacity for everyone, and sometimes the additional knowledge can make up for lack of skill, ability, power, whatever characteristics you are lacking. But only sometimes. Not for every kind of battle, not for every kind of enemy. Blue line against the collector. Oh, I was losing life anyway, so the best thing I can do is dodge that with my move. Usually. That was just unnecessary. Okay. Well, that's what happens when you get too cocky. This will probably be the last Pantheon attempt. If I fail, I will go back and fight one more Zote, and that's gonna be it for tonight. Possibly. At least on stream, because more practice is required. Don't worry, Abby. I will attempt the Pantheon a little bit, maybe one more try after this, and then go back to Zote. Because apparently I still need some practice. Or maybe I was very unlucky with the army. That was pretty clean. I would say uncharacteristically clean, but I had even better runs before. That was very nice connector as well. Positively surprised by that compared to the last performance. Whoops. Okay, I must admit that was a bit cheese, but also RNG because the beast usually doesn't allow that. It usually rolls away from you and from the corner. That was very unusual, but I'm glad. Low-key glad. Because I didn't want to deal with that bullshit for long. So yeah, kind of luck. And luck is a very important factor in the game with the generation of the attack power. Okay, we're almost at third at this point. Okay, third of the way. Done. Almost 70% actually. Boom, boom. Don't worry about much because okay, now if I don't mess up Galleon, I should be able to go past Zote. Should being the operative word, but knowing me, I will mess it up somehow. But on the very, 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 very off chance I will not mess it up, doesn't just actually win. Pathetic. That's even worse than last time I was here. I had more soul then. But it's not unrecoverable. Oh, okay, good. Good first attack. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. Three bombs. Recovery. Okay, that was unnecessary. That was even more unnecessary. Okay, I see. 3 unnecessary losses of mass. that was kind of pathetic. Could have done better. Definitely could have done better. Did better in the stronger version of Zote. So let's try to get there one more time. Like 6-7 minutes to get to Zote and the actual fight. Okay, that was acceptable at least. Now let's not mess up Collector. Although, if messing up Collector means not messing up Zote, then I'd gladly mess up Collector and do better on Zote. So Collector I can recover afterwards a lot more easy. Well, 2 attacks, that's okay. Who's at the distance that I can heal? I shouldn't have died there. Going back to Zote. That shouldn't have happened. Which means we need more grind in preparation. This is not the day. Ascended Zote. We know all your attacks. I can write them down in explicit detail. Technically, I know how to defend against them. Small reminder, the bombs on the Ascended difficulty in this Ascended variant, which we are practicing on, they take 4 masks, and there is no way to defend against that. Okay, technically there is small way to defend against them. We strung them with soul before they become an issue. I don't even know where I landed at the end. Oh, I got onto him. No idea how. I think I accidentally dashed right. But I did get to second stagger, additional 78 hits. I need 3 staggers and some damage. Or 4 staggers if I want to be on the Ascended. The unfortunate, in my particular case, combination of platforming, which requires precision, and experience in the past, and a controller, because I am playing on a console. However, if I played on PC, I could have attached a controller anyway, but I don't play on PC on a controller aside from sport games like football, basketball, stuff like that, because of the lack of precision on my part. So the stick controls, while they are great for better additional directional attacks, so up, right, left, quicker changes, going smoother from forward to up, like a little bit of up is enough to go up, a little bit of down is enough to be down, so I can go forward and down. However, while it's okay for the attack, for the defense, it fucks me over even more, because I am overdoing whatever I need. So going too much, even though I just tapped it, and it's going like this. I just tap it. I need to really not do anything to get the effect I would have originally wanted, which is, for usual motion, I use the D-pad. However, the D-pad is very uncomfortable to combine up and forward, up and backward, or up left, up right, down right, down left. So being in motion and directional attacks. So I'm either lacking in defense and losing too much, or I'm not hitting all the times that I could have been hitting, because I lack the accuracy of the offense. And on keyboard, I can do both, because that's what I grew up with. That is my primary, actually, gaming mechanic, keyboard and mouse. That's the primary control. I only now, really, in the adulthood, since I was like 25-ish, started correctly learning the controller control for other kinds of games. So my frustration, while undoubtedly apparent, it's not unfounded, but also unrelatable, because it's very unique to my situation. And again, I can just get better, and so-called get good, as we used to call it. thought I was one bit more in. I was hoping I stagger. Which is also why I cannot do Path of Pain on the console with the controller, because it is physically impossible at this point for me to either use the D-pad with the nail effectively and accurately, or use the stick with the pixel perfect precision I require, because I know I don't have it with the stick. I barely have it with the D-pad. Okay, I can get through one stagger without trying much. That's a progress. Okay, good dodge. Four hits. Just when I think I am in the zone and in the hacking the matrix, I am proven wrong. Admittedly, I'm not doing terrible. Even comparing to an hour and a half ago. Immediately followed by the small dudes really do be killing me a lot. Okay, one more time. Come on, you are just a figment of someone else's imagination. You're basically a fanfic of the world. Even dreamers are more real. Okay, so that works only a little bit. A little bit, but a little bit is a little bit more than nothing. If a smav dog those are the first letters of the adjective describing mighty Zote. Nope. I need to panic even less. Absolutamente no pánico. I wonder if pánico actually is like a Spanish word for panic. Okay. I need to achieve something today. Something needs to be achieved. Heal. when he does this move in the air, that he slides sideways on top of me, there is nothing I can do. Literally nothing. Because the moment he teleports sideways, he drops down, and that is faster than any dodge I could have done other than the dash. But usually at that point I'm already out of dash. I already used it to get out of the way the first time. For how long I had that last mask, it wasn't terrible ending. It was terrible version. Everything, but also the fact that nothing stops him, like some bosses, most of the bosses actually, can be sort of countered with the nail, pushed back, like if timed correctly. Hi Lana, thank you for the follow, welcome. I'm Jumper, I'm a beginner streamer. Currently playing Hollow Knight. I technically beat the game, got 100% and stuff, even beyond that, but I am working through the DLC and currently struggling to beat Zote. However, I do want to progress to the very end as further as my abilities allow that, so I'm trying my best, and that is me. As for my day, I am having a pretty okay day, nothing to complain about personally, well fed, well hydrated, and ready for some action, which is why I'm streaming right now, all my struggles. And I hope yours was at least the same, if not better. Feel free to lurk around, chat if you want. Thank you for the follow, by the way. And please use the overlay if you can, because it is, in my opinion, a little better than whatever the PlayStation default overlay looks like. Probably like half an hour more, 2-3 hours is usually my go-to time. I didn't stream a long time yet, but yeah, probably half an hour more. So a few tries. I'm trying to beat Zote without any charms. Because I am doing the Pantheons. I don't know if you have any knowledge of the game, but if you do, I am doing the God Home DLC, the Pantheons of the gods, so all of the bosses. Currently doing the third, but with the bindings, which are sort of handicaps. Typically, I prefer single-player games. However, I am open to playing multiplayer games, especially some strategy multiplayer games, some shooting however not on the console. I would need to get a better PC, because right now I am lacking in that department, which is probably why I don't have the best quality as a aspiring streamer. But I decided, hey, I have a console, it has some broadcasting features, might as well use that to practice my streaming capabilities and draw some people in for when I actually do start streaming more actual content that makes sense. Right now it's just some random stuff together of the things that I'm playing. If I get bored of streaming Hollow Knight at any point, like I don't make any progress, nothing's really working, etc., I do have Hades already next on the list, and that will be also streamed in full. It will be my first playthrough, but I have seen the game previously. No, just occasionally, every few days, like once or twice a week. No schedule yet as to specific days. However, for the time, it is gonna be around right now. So if you are in the Europe or European Union and anywhere near the Central European zone, it will be in the afternoons / evenings, 6 to 8 or 9 p.m., which is right now 8:30 for me. Lana, if you don't mind, how was your day? Did you do anything fun? Well, thank you very much. I will try my best, and with your follow, I'm one step closer to considering myself a pro. Thank you very much once again. Much love, much appreciated that you stopped by. So yeah, feel free to share anything. Absolutely. While I struggle beating Zote. Right, so yeah, not only am I handicapping myself with less things that I already have on me, which is the charms, because I need that for the Pantheon, I am also practicing not on the regular enemy that I will be facing, but on its stronger form that deals twice the damage and has more health overall. So if I beat it in its stronger form, then I will naturally be more prepared to face it inside the Pantheon after a certain amount of bosses that you need to face until you get to that point. Which is why I do it the way I do it, in case you were wondering. Unfortunately, the big white guys that he summons as one of his attacks, they are bombs, and if I touch them, they themselves already, even on a normal level, deal twice the damage, taking 2 of my masks. So in this variant, Ascended, it's taking 4 masks, which is half my maximum health anyway. And I have very small chance of healing. Technically I can, but I need enough time and space, which I usually don't. Okay. One more time. I am feeling like I am making a little bit of progress, slowly, inch by inch, getting closer to being able to beat him. Thank you for the permission. I'm basically visual artist from UK. I like the Brits, inside or outside the UK, so welcome. My pronouns she, her, make gamer art interesting. So stream is more attractive. That's awesome. Anime and digital artwork. Oh, that is very interesting. I like those kinds of things, definitely. Some of my other streamer friends who have been doing this for a longer time also dabble in art, and that sort of inspired me to give this streaming thing a shot. So yeah, I don't have my personal Discord yet. I do have a Discord as an account, but yeah, I don't have a server yet. I am setting it up. I am working on the channel in general. But yeah, shortly, probably by the end of the month, I will have some social media links, including Discord for the followers and viewers to hit me up there. No, unfortunately, no Instagram. I never got into it, and right now I feel like an old man out of really demographics that would actually be using Instagram. However, I am open to giving it a shot with the right kind of motivation. So I might create an account just for you. But yeah, no account as of right now. I recently had to delete my Twitter because it was hacked, and because it was hacked and more than once, well, of course, it was permanently banned for misconduct, and it was better to delete it completely than try to work anything out, because that took months to delete anyway, because they didn't want to unban me, they didn't want to do anything useful, so I just said, okay, just delete everything, I will start over. So yeah, at the moment I have no socials. Like I said, just started, still working on stuff, and I'm not in the prime of my streaming game yet. I am learning what is needed, what is useful, what is not. As you can see, I don't even have a PC, which usually is like 99% of the streamers use PC and some capture, even if they play on consoles. So yeah, I am very new, very fresh, super noob. However, if you stay followed and check up on me in a few days, maybe like 2 weeks max, I will definitely have some socials already in place. They will be very fresh, very new, nothing spectacular there yet, but I will be available in more places as time goes by. I am interested in seeing your art. No need to post your handles or anything here yet, but like I said, possibly next week, maybe end of the January, I will have some socials available, including Discord, which is probably the easiest one to set up and share. Yeah, but at least you have them. You may not use them, but you have them. Right, Abby? Yeah. So once again, thank you for the follow, Lana. I hope you stick around. Maybe chat with Abby as well. She also does some art and streams. And if you don't want to, if you just want to come back later for when I have more social stuff set up, that's also fine. Enjoy your evening, and catch you later if you drop by again. That's absolutely perfect approach. You don't need to stay for a very new baby streamer like me. However, I do appreciate it if you have any questions, want to talk about anything, any subject in particular. Thank you, Abby. I will keep that in mind. However, I don't think so. I feel like setting up a couple of bots will not be that difficult because so many of them already exist. I don't need to make any or anything like that. Also, like I said, if I had a computer, most of it would already be done. But the things I have now limit me a little bit. Just a little bit. But I am not one to shy away from the challenge. So who knows? This is basically my third actual stream. wanted. Dash and jump and flash. I always mistime it with the bombs. Oh well. Let's try catching. Oh, I'm out of ultra balls. Let's see if I have normal. Yep. Twice the damage normally, ascended double that, so 4 mass. Which wouldn't be a problem if I had charge, because I already beat it with charge. I already beat the ascended with charm before. The problem is trying to beat it without the reach, without the extra damage, without anything. Okay, one more time. After this, I'll do a little test, just be attuned, and see if any progress is made. Because the attuned is more closely to what I will be facing in the Pantheon. That was a terrible start. What do you mean? Oh, you mean the aesthetic, the shell around it. Because I am not in the normal game mode save. I am actually in the I can show it. I'm actually in the direct DLC only save. So only got home. I cannot escape it. There is no normal map, etc. This is just after beating the game with the right stuff. Got home itself. Like if I choose the new game, there's classic mode, still so where you have only one life. There's permanent and the God Seeker, and it's only the Got Home DLC, and that's why it has a different shell around the main soul container. Yeah, I keep the second one where I actually have 112% of the game, so that I don't add to it if I don't need to. I will go there for the actual beating of the last Pantheon, but doing the bindings and just practicing, etc., I'm doing it here because it's prepared already to do that kind of practice. Everything I could have unlocked is already unlocked. Everything I should have unlocked remains to be unlocked if I didn't. Yeah, like I said, I spent 300 hours, at least 300 hours, watching this game or playing this game myself. If I include just randomly watching things about it online, including a few streams of our favorite Fagel, Exotic Seagull, then that would be closer to like 400. But yeah. Just because I spent 400 hours, it's not 4,000 hours, so I am still far from mastering everything about this game. I've only seen clips. Like, see, technically, when he started flailing the nail and attacking me, I countered it with my nail. There was a cling sound, and technically with every other boss so far that I managed to do that with, and some mobs as well, that meant I don't take damage. However, for Zote, because why not, it's not the case. Nothing stops his attacks, it can only be dodged. Everything about him is explicitly created to be difficult, to say the least. Like, there's no pushback or anything. That's why the only way you can actually gain any moment to restore your masks is with the stagger. However, it takes so many hits to get to the stagger that you only have the capacity to use like maybe one, maybe two, maybe three if you're lucky that he doesn't get up and hit you immediately. Yeah. So. Yeah, but it's not that he attacks too fast. Like I said, the parry works, but it's not doing anything. Actually, Fly can be parried without taking damage. I did it. I think I even did it on stream last time. before I started the Charms Pantheon challenge. On the Soul challenge, I think I did it on stream or in practice, but I think it was on stream that I actually parried him and didn't take damage. So with Sly, it is possible. With Zote, it's not, and I confirmed it. I checked everywhere, and yep, he is just like that. He is coded differently. Quite intentionally, I get it. He's not even a dream warrior, he is just a fanfic in the making. Yeah, okay, nail arts are a different thing. Half of the nail arts cannot be parried without taking damage because of the reach as well, not just the speed. Because if you counter Cyclone with Cyclone, it parries, but with the bigger Cyclone still deals damage. So yeah, there are things to consider, but nothing about those is very friendly to me, personally. And I've spent 50 hours playing against Nightmare Grim, so at like only him for like 7-8 hours a day, because that was difficult. However, I was actually able to read the patterns, I just needed to get good. But with Zote, I cannot even read the patterns. There is no apparent, to me at least, algorithm I can figure out what to expect from his attack. Because I need to, every time he jumps, I expect any of the 4 jump attacks he can do will be it. And that's a lot, because I have different strategies for countering different attacks, so there's no one strategy fits all attacks, at least not for me. So yeah, this is why I struggle, and this is why I suffer. Hopefully not alone, because that's how it was meant to be. Yeah, I get it, move by move, and I agree. But without any charms, it's like you can throw any of that knowledge out the window, because it's just not possible. deep breaths. Through the nose in, and through the mouth out. Yeah, but I mostly play silent because the sounds actually distract me. Oh, I chose Radiant, didn't I? Whoopsie. Every time. Well, okay, not every time, but almost every time I think he will do the waggle flailing thing and he does belly flop, I dash in the wrong direction and die from it. Completely unnecessary because I could have gone the other way. And it's fine. I know that some of the tells are only audio, but they are more distracting for me than useful. So I'm better assuming it's one of the three and just count on my reaction time and a little bit of luck than risk it with distracting myself for the rest of the fight only for that one move. Or maybe 3 moves, something like that. It's just counterproductive in my case, but yeah, I know that they have the audio. Like I said, I am okay, I'm not the best, so... Especially when I'm doing the pantheons, because of the tone of the theme assigned to particular boss shifts very rapidly, I tend to do that silent on mute, because yeah, one less distraction and I'm better just reacting to the regular tells than risking sacrificing focus for potential audio. Yeah, I am actually tempted to do sort of speedrun on a normal mode, but not focusing unnecessarily on the parts that aren't required. Purely because if I beat most of the bosses with the binding, that means I don't necessarily need most of the upgrades with the basic combination to combat the bosses and progress through the story. So I am sort of tempted to try that and see how quickly I can get to the final boss and finish the game. These little fuckers. Unknown nail upgrades. I mean, it's doable. It's basically half your damage overall, but with other charms available, and yeah, good soul builds. That's doable. The biggest thing I am missing in most fights is reach. Not even damage, because I can survive a little bit longer and deal extra damage over time. But the reach is the actual most important part for me in the nail combat. Dashed the wrong way. Actually, the Mantis Lords are one of my top 5 favorite bosses. I enjoyed their fight very much. I actually helped my sister by playing sort of with her, like showing her how I did it on her game and stopping like 2 hits short of beating them, just to kind of prove a point. But they are very fun. I like the design as well, not just the mechanics and the lore of Mantises. The design is pretty fun. Okay, let's see how my RNG is now and see the attuned. And see, doable in the attuned, and I have some mass less, but that requires starting with all of them and having some sort of luck with the RNG of how much, how many of the attacks I don't like he uses the least amount, because I think he only summoned the little guys that are annoying me like maybe once throughout the entire fight, and I somehow managed to dodge all of the switching mid-air the position to be on top of you. Somehow I managed to dodge all of those once. So the attuned, and technically the same equivalent inside the Pantheon, very much doable. But it's not enough for me to be comfortable with doing this as a practice inside the Pantheon, because getting to him inside the Pantheon takes a couple of minutes every single time. And that is straining itself. So to be more comfortable with Zote himself, I'm practicing on Ascended. Because if somehow, by some magical miracle, I beat him without any charms in Ascended version, that means I don't need to be here anymore, and I just need good RNG with the Pantheon. But yeah, that's a stretch. I forgot I don't have Ultra Ball. What kind of ball do I have? Huh. Yeah, I don't have the normal ball. Bug waifu? You mean the Hornet? Or is there any other waifu I am not familiar with being a waifu? Because if Hornet, then that's cool. Understandable, but yeah. Technically I can buy more balls, but I thought I had more. Yeah. Which version though? Because the first one I can do with all the bindings combined. Like absolutely completely nerfed, and I can do that. But with the second one, the one that she was guarding the seal, I don't remember what the place was called in the east, like the giant worm grave thing, where you get the yeah, but Iselda isn't the boss, so.
Who are these people? Sorry?
Sorry. Let's do this, and also. Yeah. So the more difficult one, I can do it, but it's very annoying because of the color scheme. What really throws me off is that it's too white. I kid you not, that fight isn't difficult if I focus, get very in the zone and not get distracted by the brightness of the white around it. But if I blink or shift my eyes too quickly, or I don't know, look at it in the wrong way, man, is it throwing me off, and I lose like half the mask I had for nothing. Okay, now I have enough balls for a while. So technically I should also practice that, but that's less of an issue than Zote at the moment, so definitely need to work on this way more. Already throwing, come on, jumper, you can do it. And I don't mean dying, although apparently that's all I can do. Let's run it back. This didn't happen, that was a dream. Okay, this. Yeah, don't worry, I feel like this is the last attempt either way. Either gonna be very quick or almost beat it. And of course I got hit. by the small guy. I don't even know who I will raid with one person. I don't even know who I can raid, and I don't really want to raid unnecessarily someone who, you know, wouldn't be worthy of being raided. Ah, interesting, interesting. Ooh, Brain is life. So I will probably raid, yeah, I will probably raid Brain. Is it with dash? With dash. So yeah, that's it for today. I don't think I'm gonna beat it today anyway, but it was a very good practice run. Very good attempts. Did make some progress. That's what I feel, at least. The attuned wasn't that difficult when I attempted it here. Going through the Pantheon a few times wasn't also that challenging, but I will definitely need to work on getting more health when I start fighting Zote, so that I have that cushion of defense and potential to recover. But definitely fighting the Ascended version helped. I hope you enjoyed my suffering, and I will catch you later, probably end of the week on Friday. Although no, I have D&D on Friday. Bard started new campaign. So not on Friday. Thursday is a no-go, and the weekends are usually off. So I will probably raid next week. Artemis, thank you. More people, better raid. You are correct. Thank you for joining for the raid. But yeah, and thank you for the follow. Let's go raid. So yeah, the plan is to be back on Monday. I unfortunately will not be able to get any good afternoon for the stream this week, but next week on Monday, fresh start, fresh week. Let's beat Zote, get to the Pantheon, get the bind, move on. If we will do it horribly, then we will start maybe getting to different games, because I do have other games. I have a lot of games I've never tried, but I might try or want to try that we can go through together. But that is it for today. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for chatting with me, spending the evening or morning, whatever your zone is. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for lurking if you just lurked. That's always appreciated. And I will see you on Monday. Or if you catch me on other streams, say hi. Don't be shy. And thank you very much. Let's start the raid and end the stream.